do it for legal purposes. I am trying. The judge said so. So let's try to get this right. I keep sending emails, but I don't know whether they go through or not. I don't get any response. Yes, I'm going to go ahead and file the appeal of the restraining order. You know what happened. I feel like you're going to follow Jack into a mess. He's steering the ship right on the rocks, as somebody else said. I would like to compromise with you on the restraining order. And let me explain how. This was in my papers, but if you haven't read them, now if you read everything in the file, you'll know. We divide the house. I get 35% of it. Remember, I put in 35% of the money. It's only fair. We divide it somewhere such that I get 35% of the house. I think that the big bedroom and the really small bedroom is the way to go, because then I've got a separate entrance. I have, I put up a separate gate, and I just never see you folks. I mean, coming and going, or my tenant. I might have tenants, but I just keep that part of the house. If you really can't stand the idea that I'm going to be there, well, then you can agree to separate the house, and then you don't see me if I'm there. And then if I have a tenant, the tenant doesn't bother you. Keeps away from your dog and everything. And just so I get my property rights respected. I'm losing money now, and there's no really good reason I should lose this money and not be abused the place. So that's one of my suggestions. I don't know if that's handling this or not, but it's fair that I should get 35% because I put in 35% of the money. Whether you folks lived there before without me taking up 35%, that was a gift from me to you. All right. Now, it seems like you're going along with everything. I think Jack lied to you extensively. Lied about the, he shot this guy, the guy who was hassling you for change, as I understand it. Probably shot him because he thought he was going to rip off the pot. Well, you can't shoot people because you're afraid they'll rip off your pot. I mean, Anyway, I think he lied to you about that. Maybe not. Certainly I've done nothing to justify any restraining order papers. Jack went through my old papers and found stuff and then had you tell a story that sort of fit with that stuff so it would be believable. I mean, it's clear what's happened.
End of message. To erase this message, press 7. Save it, press 9. To hear more options, press 0. To replay this message, press 4. To get on Thursday, May